So let's see who settles quickest. Both teams having played just 3 days ago, albeit the Americans have made a huge number of changes from the team that beat Cuba 2-0. So Jurgen Klinsmann obviously looking to just broaden the depth a little in this playing group.
Well, he's not shy with that. I think he's used about over 50 players in his squads.
Lovely turn here from Woody. Might have a crack on the half volley. Straight at the keeper on the rebound. Patterson couldn't connect. He was offside. What a start, New Zealand. You saw Chris Wood. It was almost slow motion, just lining up the half volley. And it was a nervous touch from Yarbrough in goal. Free kick for New Zealand. Again, dangerous situation. Clayton Lewis, the 19-year-old out of Auckland City. What's the delivery like? And it's too heavy through to the keeper. Although the challenge, and there's no whistle, you know. The referee was playing on, and now has he got a signal from the assistant? I think he has. Fred, initially, the referee was quite content to play on.
Yeah, it was on the assistant's call, this one. Yarbrough comes and gets clattered by Boxall. And then eventually the assistant speaks through the comms to the referee.
So the match very much just being played in the middle third of the park here. There were moments early on for both teams in respective penalty areas. Let's see if the Americans now through Green can force the issue. Little step over, gonna try one on the right. Boy, scored! Well, out of nothing. Has that taken a deflection, or has Marinovic just been wrong-footed? Because that has come from nothing. The Americans, the drums are silenced, but the cheers go up for the USA.
Well, I think this has taken a deflection. It might have come off Liam Graham. Long ball from Yarbrough, flicked on by Altidore. And then Green, we talked about him being the danger man up front. Just cuts inside here. And then whips that ball past 5 defenders. Dropped in, the 2 wing-backs dropped in. You had the 3 central defenders, so making the 5, that line of 5 with Michael McGlinchey sitting in front.
Here's Altidore. Angle wasn't to his liking, he holds it up. Coming through, another chance on goal. Good save, Marinovic. Denying Yedlin when Yedlin looked to be the favourite in that one-on-one situation. Well done, the big keeper.
Yeah, good move from the US here. Well played by Altidore as well. As Winston Reid in front of him, just a little touch. Yedlin goes past Kip Colby, but Marinovic quickly off his line. At the moment, it's Vaughan Coveney. But, I think Chris Wood will eclipse Vaughan Coveney's target, or mark the goal-scoring stakes.
Playstone getting forward, handy ball, well done Winston Reid. That was really acrobatic from the big centre-back to throw himself right in front of goal. The danger there always of an own goal. A goal, though, that has to be said, changed the momentum in the match. Clayton Lewis just always snapping away at the heels of players around him. He's caused an injury of sorts here, Fred.
I think he's copped one where it hurts.
Got tears in the eyes.
Yeah. Marco Rojas, not as influential as we saw against Mexico, where I thought he was excellent. Bodes very well for his A-League season. Probably the best we've seen Marco Rojas for a long time.
Now he's on the ball, Marco Rojas with space to shoot. Oh, he tried to dink it for Patterson. And then the drive from distance again doesn't get beyond the American defensive line. Still space and time. Colby, Lewis swings the cross in. Yarbrough punches out on the edge. McGlinchey, good finish to the half from New Zealand. But the Americans clear their lines. And that is half-time. Might be Graham who's made way, the right fullback. And it's Andrew Durante. Ernie Merrick will be watching and just looking to see, is it just tactical? A little thumbs up there, so the communication was late, so I'm not sure what the crowd's booing about. They eventually got the decision right. Here's McGlinchey. Loves to get forward. Oh, and it's a good pass too for Patterson. Patterson, oh, just bobbled. just as he was taking the shot. It almost turned into a volley just a few inches above the turf, and sadly the ball just kept climbing.
Yeah, shake of the head. Lovely touch from McGlinchey, just tracking across.
A lot of looks here. It's a young Lyndon Gooch, who is a part of that new generation of American players. Boys, trouble at the back for Marinovic. He gets out of it. Not quite sure how, and it was Gooch that was doing the chasing.
And Moses Dyer for Clayton Lewis.
I think Moses Dyer at least doesn't change the average age. He, like Lewis, is 19 years of age. Wood. Support from Colvey. Goes central. Cameron. Really was a good chance, you know. Just needed a cushioning of the pass. It was difficult. Shoots on the turn. And a little half volley collect for Bingham. Set play from the Americans, and the pass from Besler to Bradley goes astray. It's always a bit more difficult when you've got opponents. It's easy on the training field. Here's Patterson on the counter. Patterson, well defended. Has he found support? Wood, Chris Wood! Oh, startling. It's just over the bar and maybe a little wide, but there is a piece of brilliance from the Kiwis. Patterson, and look at this technique, Fred, from Chris Wood.
Yeah, lovely counter-attack from New Zealand. US don't look comfortable under crosses, do they? They don't deal with them very well. I think this is an opportunity for the Kiwis.
Needs good delivery. It's dangerous if nothing else, and the shot, it's in! They've scored. New Zealand, they're back on level terms, and it's a first goal in an all-white shirt for Monty Patterson. 1-1. Here come the All-Whites.
Yeah, not dealt with at all by the US. And good quick awareness by Patterson. Pounces on the ball. I think it ends up going through the keeper's legs.
As we see Themi Thermopoulos getting out there, so a change at the back for New Zealand. In some ways so different and yet so similar to the American goal, because you feel for the keeper, unsighted, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
here they come on the counter, the Americans, looking to respond straight away. Altidore offside. Offside, just strayed. 10 minutes to play, and they watch on maybe a little nervously. Here's Barbarouses, teasing, testing, but not with enough power to trouble Bingham.
Just telling his players to get the ball forward quicker.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it, seeing those instructions very clearly. Chance here now into the penalty area goes Colvey. Chris Wood tries one, deflection, just wide. Oh, that did have some power. We've seen a few shots that have been a little scuffed, but Wood.
Probably less out-and-out defenders, more a mix of defence and attack.
McGlinchey to the far post. Thermopoulos was there, but couldn't win it. Barbarouses. Does he fancy a run here at Bradley? He does, you know, and he goes past him. Barbarouses pulls it back in, and that could have gone anywhere. And there is the impact of a player with the pace.
The form of his life over the last 6 months or so.
Bit of push and shove, and that's on top of the keeper, and Bingham rather gratefully accepts the gift. And yellow card. Really? 84th minute, Fred.
First of the night.
I was going to say little Michael McGlinchey, but he's mighty Michael McGlinchey, isn't he? He's just got such a work rate. And he has been a first choice pick through much of Anthony Hudson's tenure. So one of the first names on the team sheet is Michael McGlinchey. Wood with a pass for Barbarouses. Costa Barbarouses. Oh, for Patterson off the line. So close. So close, and cleared away by Orozco. The Americans are under the pump here.
Yeah, a lovely move from New Zealand.
So approaching 90 seconds left in the game. There's Boxall. What a challenge. Barbarouses. Patterson. Williams comes away with it for the Americans. Have they got a sucker punch late in this one? Williams, good save Marinovic. Williams again, and it's out for a corner.
Boy, wow. He's hit this one, hasn't he? Williams just stepped forward, gone past a couple of white shirts, and then absolutely smacked that one. Marinovic with a good save.
So 3 minutes of time to be added on, and suddenly it's the Americans on attack. Gooch, good cross, away by Thermopoulos. Bradley, oh, what a save! What a moment, because the volley is world class. The save just happened to be a little bit better.
A game that New Zealand can be immensely proud of.
The final whistle, and it is a result for New Zealand as well as a very good performance. They got the performance against Mexico but went down 2-1. Today they respond to the opening goal scored by Julian Green, and Monty Patterson, the 19-year-old, gets his first in an all-whites jersey, and they were deserving of the point. And you know, in the closing stages they might just have shaded it and could well have won the game.